Welcome back to your weekly property news roundup, where I dig through the headlines so you don't have to. Here are your top 3. Let's kick things off with an update on the Bank of England, who are holding interest rates at 4%. No surprise there, especially with inflation stubbornly sat at 3.8%, almost double the 2% target. But what does it mean for you? Well, if you're on a tracker mortgage, your payments stay the same. If you're on a fixed deal, no change either. But if your deal's ending soon and you're thinking of waiting for rates to fall before locking in, maybe don't hold your breath. As one analyst put it, anyone rolling off a deal would be wise to act fast before things get even wobblier in the run-up to the budget. Now for first-time buyers, brace yourselves. New research shows you'll spend an average of £163,000 on rent before you finally buy your first home. That's 40% more than a decade ago, and enough to have put down a 60% deposit on today's average property. Basically, you could have been building equity. Instead, you've been funding your landlord's equity. Ouch. And with rent still climbing, it's no wonder many are stuck in what feels like a never-ending cycle. The good news? A few lenders are easing up on strict affordability rules, which could help some get a foot on the ladder. But for most, saving that deposit is still the toughest gig in town. And finally, landlords. You're not off the hook either. Benefits experts are urging you not to cave to tenants demanding cash to move out after months of arrears. Yep, some are literally holding out for thousands to leave. One even tried to haggle their landlord like they were buying a second-hand sofa. The advice? Don't do it. Be sure to act fast, chase direct payments where possible, and definitely don't rely on our sorted-out promises from tenants. With universal credit and court delays in the mix, it's a mess. But paying someone to leave only makes it messier. And that's this week's roundup. Rates stuck, renters stuck, and landlords stuck. Whatever your property goals, it's never dull out there. If you'd like advice on how to navigate your own situation, drop me a message. See you next time.